Hi guys, this is Tiana and you're welcome to Tiana's React. So for decades, Black McDonald's franchise owners have been speaking up, saying they were pushed into high crime neighborhoods, forced to pay higher costs, and handed stores that could never truly make money. Meanwhile, white franchises were placed in high-valued, profitable locations where success was almost guaranteed. And here is the part you can't ignore. When nearly 80% of Black McDonald's franchise owners are saying the same thing, you know it's not just a few bad stories. You know it's real as air. And this isn't just about fast food. It's about opportunity. It's about equity and the American dream being served on two very different places. So let's look at other people's opinions today.
McDonald's, there's been a great deal of racism coming out of McDonald's. They've been sued by the black franchisees, the black executives, the black store employees, the head of security, a black person who had been there for 20 years and spoke up at a town hall meeting, asking Chris Kaczynski and telling him that he was really upset about his racist text messages that Chris Kaczynski sent to the mayor of Chicago that were completely unforgivable, where he blamed black and Latino parents for their murder, for their death. It's really important that when we see anti-Semitism, racism, sexism, and we see homophobia, we have to stand up and we have to speak out. And we're a firm believer that Chris Kaczynski needs to be fired, and if the board doesn't fire him, then the board should be replaced.
What's up, family? This summer, more than 40 black former McDonald's franchise operators joined the call for a national boycott of the fast food giant after it announced that it was rolling back its commitment to DEI initiatives earlier this year, including ending diversity goals for hiring and promoting employees and its prior pledge regarding supply chain exclusivity. Kenneth Manning is the lead plaintiff against McDonald's. And here's what he had to say.
My name is Kenneth Manning, and I'm the lead plaintiff in a discrimination lawsuit titled Manning et al. Versus McDonald's. I started this crew washing dishes in 1976, right after my 16th birthday, and spent 41 years in the McDonald's system. And for 17 of those years, I was a McDonald's franchisee. I owned and operated a total of 20 restaurants. I invested everything I had, money, time, faith, and trust in the McDonald's system. But what I didn't know when I started is that the rules aren't the same for everyone. I was steered into underperforming locations in neighborhoods McDonald's had already written off. I wasn't given access to the kinds of support other white operators received. When I asked for help, example, rent relief, remodel assistance, and new growth opportunities, I was ignored or denied. Meanwhile, my white counterparts were expanding their organizations, refinancing, and building equity. I was treading water. My story is not unique. It's part of a broader pattern that happens over and over to black franchisees who were given the worst stores, denied growth, and ultimately squeezed out of the system. The legal case that myself and 79 former black owners are trying to seek justice for those patterns of racial discrimination. This isn't about me. It's about every black business owner who thought they were buying into the American dream and found out quickly that the game was rigged. I wanted to change. I want accountability. And I want a system that doesn't punish you for the color of your skin. When I finally was forced to exit the system, the game didn't end there. My stores were undervalued. McDonald's made it very hard for me to sell. I walked away with less than what I had put in and far less than I had earned. This is bigger than me. It's a civil rights issue, an economic issue. We're not asking for favors. We're demanding equal treatment and accountability. The facts are on the record. It's time the public sees what.
Clap if you care. All right, let's move on. Perfect.
Black McDonald's franchise owners, franchisees. They claim McDonald's set them up to fail. Here it is.
My name is Kenneth Manning, and I'm the lead plaintiff in a discrimination lawsuit titled Manning et al. Versus McDonald's. I started this crew washing dishes in 1976, right after my 16th birthday, and spent 41 years in the McDonald's system. And for 17 of those years, I was a McDonald's franchisee. I owned and operated a total of 20 restaurants. I invested everything I had, money, time, faith, and trust in the McDonald's system. But what I didn't know when I started is that the rules aren't the same for everyone. I was steered into underperforming locations in neighborhoods McDonald's had already written off.
So what I think about over 40 black, former black owners of McDonald's forcing a boycott against what happened because they got the whole DEI agency, and what I think about them forming to strike and protest and probably going to court about this, well, right on. You know, they had to watch white owners get more lucrative deals, and they got snowbound. Of course, when the whole DEI and the racist agenda that came into view, remember how McDonald's always wanted to be United Negro College Fund and wanted to always, with scholarships, and you can come here, and they did all the commercials, and they always try to cater to R&B and hip hop artists and try to be all smiley face. But when Trump and that whole DEI mess took over and that garbage, when that Jim Crowism took over, then they act like they don't know you. They pulled the same mess that Target did. You know how Target did that mess, and Walmart and some of them places. Some of them places got lost a lot of money, and they're going to continue to lose a lot of money. Costco didn't pull that stupidity. They said, yeah, whatever. But you see, McDonald's ain't good for you no way. It's garbage food. It's poison. Creates obesity. Creates all kinds of diabetic, and of course it's targeted at black folks. Imagine if those 47 owners got their money together and had a health food version. Veggie burgers, vegan, and they took that food and made it healthy and gave them a toast of their own medicine. See, I'm going to tell you something about these racists. The only time you get back is when you hit the pockets. They don't believe in logic. They don't compromise. They don't have no love for you. But when you hit those pockets, that's when they get, oh, okay. You mean business. Got to hit the pockets. Got to change your dietary. Got to change your structure. And got to stop trying to hope that you be the first one and the new one in the block and the first one acceptance. There is never no acceptance. Jim Crowism is alive and well. You know, the Green Book, the mindset is not changed. You know, anything as simple as a McMuffin and make this and that, they're going to make it where it's difficult for you to thrive. It's done on purpose. It's done on purpose. And this system has always been, they say the system is rigged. It's always been rigged. Racist as all get out. Only people who don't want to hear it are people who are either trying to be naive and play dumb, or they know that it's true and they think every day they got their complexion for the protection, because anybody knows this system is rigged. Again, all levels. Fast food is no different. And fast food, they get what they need for quotas. Oh, you can hear them say, we got a McSnoop, McRib, Green Burger, and got a Michael Jordan Burger, and a Travis Scott Burger, and the Bard singing the songs, and New Edition doing the songs, and so on, so on, so forth. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, when it comes to splitting the profits and being fair about it, then they act like they don't know you. When you're buying into their businesses, you're buying into their business. They're giving you a token principle to get in. They're not really welcome you. You're not getting you're not getting that kind of, what you think you was going to get. You're going to get treated like McDonald's. You're not going to get McDonald's. You'll get McDonald's. Watch Coming to America if you want the reference. That's how it is. You see. So, more power that they get the lawsuit, more power that they boycott. Of course I want them to boycott McDonald's. McDonald's is a joke. It's nasty food. It ain't real food. It's used against black folks. When they cater those kind of things and have a Coke and a smile and all that stuff, and all that greasy food that they put up, And that fish burger look like Donald Trump's hair. I mean, that mess ain't no fish. I don't know what that is. Like a broke hockey puck that got burnt. I don't know what that garbage is. Same thing with the hash browns. I mean, that stuff is not good for you. You know. But the thing is, this is how they get you. They get you and seduce you. And then when they got no more use for you, then they're done with you. Think that's like the Fox Sports Network. Remember when Fox first came out? Black shows left and right. All them networks. But when they get what they want, then they go white and they wipe you out. And the money that they give to get a third tier white comedian to a black person who's a top tier is night and day. They play it all the time. But fast food is garbage. The way they treat you is garbage. But it's a good old boy system. And you're never going to win in that league. So right on to them cats boycotting. Because you need to get together and get some health food. Boycott that garbage. Stop putting that garbage in your mind and your system. And get people healthy. Because it's not only not good for you health-wise, it's not good for your sense-wise. Please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.
So now we gotta add McDonald's to our boycott, girl. Because they have lost their fucking mind. It really appalls me what I'm about to show you, because instead of paying adults fair wages so they can attract employees who are old enough to be there, these motherfuckers got kids working in their stores.
This is pissing me off. But those kids should not have been behind that camera at all. The couple says they were so disgusted by what they saw, they immediately started recording and asked for their money back.
So guys, McDonald's has built itself on the image of family and fairness. But if these claims are true, then behind those golden arcs is a very different reality. Generations of black families may have been robbed of wealth, stability, and dignity, all because the game was rigged from the start. If you believe these voices deserve to be heard, share this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this truth alive until McDonald's is forced to answer. Till next time.